morning. We are making our way from Sylvan Beach, New York, across Oneida Lake to Brewerton, where we will get some fuel, and then Dreamer will stay there at Winter Harbor Marina while he goes back to Detroit for a week or so. And we will continue on today with the crew of Sea Senora, and we will try and make our way up the Oswego Canal so that we can be sitting on Lake Ontario this evening and ready to run to Olcott tomorrow. Making our way across Oneida Lake, and it is absolutely beautiful. We got lucky. It's very flat today, and the storm front that was supposed to come through today kind of blew through real quick last night. We had one of those magical nights on the loop where we had cocktails with new friends and put together an impromptu barbecue right there on the free wall, and it was just a great time. But yeah, the front blew through with a lot of force last night. Not much rain, but a lot of wind. And this morning Oneida Lake is nice and smooth, so 3 of us are making our way across the lake. We're all going to go to the same marina to fuel up, and 2 of us are going to continue on. So beautiful day on Oneida Lake. got about an hour behind us out of Sylvan Beach. And we got about 45 minutes to go until Winter Harbor Marina. And again, there's three of us traveling in the group: Dreamer, Sea Senora, and ourselves. So we're all going to fuel up, and I'm sure that will take a little time. But we got about 6 miles to get there. We're kind of going slow, enjoying the nice day on the lake. We do get her up on the plane every now and then. We just wanted to blow up the turbos a little bit after 3 days of putzing through the Erie Canal and sitting in those locks. It felt like she was loading up. Some of the systems were acting goofy, and true to nature, we got her up on plane, ran her for a little bit, and kind of blew everything out. It just seems to run a little better that way. But about 6 nautical miles to go to our first stop for the day, and just a beautiful day on Oneida Lake. About to leave Oneida Lake. It was kind of a cool lake, big, beautiful, wide open, lots of hills in the background. We were fortunate enough to hit it on a nice, beautiful morning. So it took us about 2 hours to get across. We I think we held it about 8 knots, 9 knots. And now we're coming up to the bridge where we kind of leave Oneida Lake and head into the Oswego River. Got a couple bridges to go under, and then our first marina will be up here on the starboard side, and we'll all get fueled up. But it was a very nice trip across Oneida Lake.
Brewerton, this is Sea Senora. Senora Dreamer, go ahead. Yes, the second bridge seems to be very low. I appreciate that, thank you.
We are floating in the mouth of the Oswego Canal, bidding farewell to our friends on Dreamer again. He will be staying here tonight and leaving the boat for a few days while he goes back to work. We will be continuing on down the Oswego with our friends there right in front of Dreamer on Sea Senora. They've done this canal a few times, and we're going to let them take the lead and show us the way. And always another fun adventure with Scott and Chris and the crew on Dreamer. And sad to leave them behind again, but got to get this loop done. Lock 23 of the Erie Canal, E23, and we are all inside the lock, just two of us. Doors are closed. I think she's coming around to get our registration numbers, and they'll start lowering us down. Lock 1, I believe it's called, in the Oswego Canal. It's our second lock.
Lock 1, excessive. I'll copy over.
And as soon as you get lower down, only about 6 or 8 feet.
Alright, I'm northbound.
As soon as you get lower down about 6 or 8 feet, there is a lift bridge right on the other side of the door. So the doors have opened, and now the lock master is talking to the bridge tender, and once this bridge lifts up, we can go.
You guys are clear to go. Have a nice day and take care. See you. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
We are in Lock 02 of the Oswego Canal, and we're going to drop, looks like almost 18 feet. There's a unique bridge, looks like maybe a pedestrian bridge or service bridge. It goes right over, so it looks like you're screwed when you get here, but apparently you drop below it. So Lock 2 of the Oswego Canal, it's our third lock today. I think we have 5 more to go before we reach Lake Ontario, and probably about 10 miles, but I think the locks are stacked up here to the end. So we're on our way down in lock 02. Well, that was kind of cool. Lock 03 is less than half a mile from lock 02, so the two lock tenders worked together. They knew we were coming, and we didn't even pull in the fenders. We just drove right out of one lock, less than half a mile into the next one. Gates are already closed, and we're on our way down. How's it going out there today?
Good.
Slimy lines?
This one's dry, but it gets slimy.
Yeah.
So it won't sensible. Like it's, some of them have had new lines, like the nylon plastic lines. These are old rope lines.
Are you rethinking the gloves?
I know. It doesn't look as bad as it feels.
The bride in front of you.
I saw that.
Apparently has to go through all this current right outside the lot. Like, you awake?
Got about 6.5 hours behind us today. Still cruising down the Oswego Canal, and I think that we're probably about 10 minutes or so from our 5th lock of the day. And then we have a little ways to go, and then there's 3 locks right in a row. So everything's going good. This stretch of the Oswego Canal is very scenic and very nice. We do have some thunderstorms forming. You can see the skies getting a little sketchy off to the north, but Kathy's been on the radar and says they're going to miss us, so fingers crossed storms blow through. But Oswego Canal ranks much higher up there to me than the eastern half of the Erie, at least so far.
a little gnarly over to the east. We're thinking we're gonna miss it, but I'm nervous because we're about 8 minutes from the lock, and it's probably, hoping we don't get poured on in the lock. Blue skies all around, just right there. Blue skies ahead. I almost see the wall of rain.
The Oswego Canal has no lock number 4. The original plans for the barge canal expansion called for a lock, but as the work progressed, the engineers realized it wasn't needed. Rather than renumber all the locks, they simply left it out. We're in lock 5. Doors are closed. They're letting us down. Sil has found a big dead fish behind his boat. He says that's what we're having for dinner tonight. This lock has a bunch of debris right in front of our bow, so we're hoping to drop down here and the debris flush by. Otherwise, we got some tricky maneuvering to do. So doors are closed and we're going down.
Going this way, so that way. Hurry. Oh, morning.
Skipper and Storm come in 2 moments.
All good back here, Dan.
I'm glad we're not in the locker. Not sure if you'll be able to see, but the view is different with and without the wiper. And as much of a pain as that wiper was to put in, it is nice to be able to have the clear view. Otherwise, this is what we'd be looking at. And I know when a few times when it was raining, I was looking for locks and stuff, and Definitely messes with your eyes.
Andromeda, this is Block 60, copy?
Copy.
Sir, did you decide to go through Lock 8 to the marina today?
I believe that's what we're doing. Yes, sir.
Good enough. It'll probably be a little while. I'm running both 6 and 8, and I've got another one right behind you to run through.
Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Block 6, this is northbound Park Adam. You copy order? Yeah. I can't, this is Block 6. I just let 2 out. I need to fill up for you, and I'm running right through, sir. There you go. Yeah.
Si, senor. Si, senor.
Yes, this is Senora.
Let's go ahead and go through this next lot. Change to channel 08.
08.
Yes, si, senora. I have called the 2 marinas and neither one answered. But I feel like we have until about 5:30 until the next round of rain. So I feel like we should get all the way through the locks and see what Oswego has to offer.
Okay, very good. Good plan. 213.
But I'm going to stand by and well, we are in lock 7 and we got a little situation where we're trying to figure out whether to stay on a wall between lock 7 and 8 or make it all the way to a marina in Oswego. So we're trying to get down the locks and sort out what's going on. We may have just made an audible. The lock tender here at lock 7 was very nice. It says right outside of this lock on our starboard is a city park, and it's free and it's very nice setting. You can walk right into town. He said he's not sure if we make it all the way into or all the way past lock 8 that there would be amenities for us or that they would have room. No one's answering the phone at either marina, so I think we might go ahead and get out of this lock, see what the park looks like, and maybe just grab a wall for the night. Storms are coming in about 2 hours and we want to be tied up somewhere.
Also have a place to walk your dog.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that. Appreciate the good info. May want to let lock 6 know that we won't be going to lock 8. He's going to run down there for us, but he does want to have one in his chamber now.
I have advised him, and I'm going to use that boat just as soon as I get these gates closed.
Thank you very much for your help.
We're here for anytime.
Well, we got tied up to this wall just in time because the sky has unleashed. There's hail and winds, and the boat is soaked. It's running down the stairs. So we made the right call. We got tied up just after the second to last lock, and we're glad we did, because otherwise we would have got through the last lock and we'd have been docking in this stuff.
The rain moved through quickly, and we were treated to a wonderful dinner aboard Sea Senora. Sylvain taught us about the Thousand Islands, Quebec culture, and showed us how to play the spoons to some French-Canadian folk music. We even briefly considered a quick side trip to see their summer cabin in the Thousand Islands. It was a long day on the water and a great evening with lots of laughs aboard Sea Senora. Thank you, Syl and Chantel. We'll see you soon.